Konoha Chronicles, Naruto's diary exposes secrets and attracts Kunoichi. Like, share and subscribe. Episode 41, finally, I'll give you a big gift. Kirigakure, Mizukage building. Yugura stood at the door, looking at Umbu's body on the ground, looking at everyone with cold eyes. In front of him were nearly 1,000 heavily armed ninjas. Among them are those elite jonin from Kirigakure. With so many ninjas appearing here aggressively, they may have discovered something. Do you want to rebel? Wolfberry Yugura said coldly. Mizukage-sama, if you don't do this, we won't be able to see you. Terumi-me walked forward and said calmly. It's you? What do you want to do? Yugura stared at Terumi-me and said, I don't want to do anything. I just have something I want to confirm in front of everyone. Terumi-me said with a charming look. Sure enough, I found something. Hearing Terumi-me's words, Yugura's heart sank. It seems I should have dealt with you last time. Last time, he felt a little weird when the other party suddenly came to see him late at night. Only, no abnormalities were found at that time. In addition, the opponent has lava style and boil style, and their strength cannot be underestimated. So, he didn't take action. Master Yuansher. Terumi-me ignored Yugura's words and nodded to an old man behind her. The old man understands. Subsequently, he waved to the crowd. Green. Following Master Yuan's call, a man wearing an eye patch walked over. Master Yuansher, leave it to me. Ching finished speaking, one hand seal. The next second, there were bulging veins on his face. How about it? Terumi-me asked nervously. This time, she only used her name as a guarantee to persuade the Gensher to lead so many ninjas to solve the fourth Mizukage problem. Although after receiving the reward of the diary, she now unconditionally trusts the contents in the diary, but she still can't help but feel a little nervous. Master Yuansher, it is indeed what Terumi-me said. Mizukage-sama, he is being controlled by someone using genjutsu. Ching trembled. Although he is not very powerful, he is just an ordinary jonin. But once during the third ninja war, he accidentally received a white eye. Just now, he observed the fourth Mizukage through his Byakugan. I found that the other party had been controlled by illusion. What? Mizukage-sama is being controlled by someone using genjutsu? How could this happen? Who did it? No wonder Mizukage-sama has become so strange. It turns out he was under an illusion. Damn it, we must catch the mastermind behind this. After hearing Ching's words, all the ninjas present were furious. The dignified Mizukage is controlled by illusion. Isn't this a slap in their face? It's actually true. Master Yuan's face darkened. Just started. He still didn't believe it after hearing Terumi-me's words. How many years did you control Mizukage quietly? How is this possible? This ninja world, who can have such a great ability? But Terumi-me was actually willing to guarantee it with her own life. In addition, Goji Yugura has really lived in seclusion these years and rarely meets other people. So Master Yuan brought people to follow him with a skeptical attitude. Did not expect. Mizukage is really being controlled. Water style, water dragon bomb technique. Seeing that he was exposed, Yugura launched an attack directly on the Yuansher without any nonsense. Water style, water barrier. Terumi-me, who was already on guard, immediately activated water style to block the opponent's attack. Everyone, come together. We must rescue Mizukage-sama from the hands of the enemy. Yes. With Terumi-me's shout, nearly 1,000 ninjas responded in unison. The next second, everyone surrounded Yugura. Mizukage-sama, I'm offended. Terumi-me looked at Yugura, with a look of expectation on her face. Since receiving the reward of the diary, her strength has improved by leaps and bounds. Facing the fourth Mizukage in front of him, there was no pressure from the past. She can't wait to try it out and see what level her strength has reached now. Snort. Court death. Facing nearly 1,000 ninjas alone, there was no trace of fear on Yugura's face. Kill. Dark place. Uchiha Obito, wearing an Uzumaki mask, looked ahead with cold eyes. Although I already knew it, his control over Yugura will be discovered. But I didn't expect it to happen so quickly and suddenly. But that's okay. During the many years he has controlled Kirigakure Yugura, Kirigakure's ninjutsu scrolls, secret information, have been almost emptied by him. Those powerful families and ninjas were basically all destroyed. After so many years of blood mist policy, Kirigakure had nothing to attract him. Finally, I'll give you a big gift. This is your apology to Lin. Uchiha Obito snorted coldly, formed a seal with his hands, and a Mangekyo Sharingan rotated rapidly. The next second, Three Tails' huge body soared into the sky. The land of rain. Inside Rain Shinobi Village. How about it? Has there been any result on what I asked you to investigate? Uchiha Obito asked as Zetsu poked his head out from the ground. Well, nothing unusual was found. That night, after she came out of the Mizukage building, she went to the Land of Waves. I saw the ninja team led by Hatake Kakashi in the Land of Waves. Hearing Ju's words, Uchiha Obito's body stiffened. Hatake Kakashi, what a nostalgic name. After Kakashi defeated Zabuza, he gave it to Terumi-me. Ju said there was a pause here. As for why Terumi-me didn't kill Zabuza, I don't know. According to my guess, Terumi-me should have noticed the abnormality a long time ago. so she has been plotting secretly. When fighting against Yugura yesterday, Terumi Mei's strength completely reached Kage level. Hearing Zetsu's words, Uchiha Obito nodded. It seems that what happened this time was a complete accident. By the way, there is one more thing I want to tell you. What's up? Uchiha Obito asked, looking at Zetsu. Shiro, Konan's codename in Akatsuki, seemed to have left alone a few days ago. Judging from the directions, he should be heading to Konoha. After hearing Zetsu's words, Uchiha Obito was silent for a moment. Don't worry about her. The goal of the Akatsuki organization is to collect tailed beasts. She may want to collect information about Nine Tails Jinchuriki in advance. Uchiha Obito said calmly. If you go to Konoha, just go to Konoha. There's nothing to make a fuss about. You can't just investigate because you discovered his identity, right? Hee, let's go. It's almost time to go to the meeting. Standing up and putting on the coat of the Akatsuki organization, Uchiha Obito activated Mangekyo, and his body slowly disappeared from the place. Episode 42. Are you telling Nine Tails about the Will of Fire? It's better to be comfortable in your own home. Uzumaki Naruto lay on the bed and stretched comfortably. This time, staying outside for nearly a month has made him bored, but the rewards are also huge. He just checked the balance in his account, and the deposit in it was almost 100 million taels. This time, he no longer has to worry about money. At this time, a masked Umbu ninja appeared in his room. Sister Umbu? Looking at the iconic purple hair, Uzumaki Naruto had a look of surprise on his face. Shien's wife. Snort. Thank you for remembering me. Hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Yuzuki Yugao couldn't help but snorted. This time Uzumaki Naruto went out on a mission, and she was always following him, responsible for secretly protecting him. But Naruto, this guy, didn't even mention her in his diary. She didn't believe that the other party's super perception didn't notice that she was following behind. I would call them Shien's wife when I peeked at others taking a shower, but I would have completely forgotten about it at ordinary times. How heartless. Sister, you smell so good. Of course I remember it. Hearing Yuzuki Yugon's words, Uzumaki Naruto was in a daze. Strangeness. Hearing the tone of Shien's wife. Why do you feel a little jealous? Stop explaining. Master Hokage asked you to go to the office. He has something to ask you, Maui Shien said indifferently. Okay, I know. Uzumaki Naruto nodded. He had already expected this. After reading the mission log, Sarutobi Hiruzen is damned if he doesn't look for him. By the way, Sister Umbu, I brought you a gift. Seeing Yuzuki Shien about to leave, Uzumaki Naruto took out an exquisitely wrapped gift box from the room. Is this for me? Maui Shien asked in disbelief. Of course. The last time you sent me to Konoha Hospital, I didn't thank you properly. Uzumaki Naruto said with a smile. This time he went out and bought a lot of gifts. Just take it out to enhance your relationship with Yu Shien. After all, this is my future wife. You have some conscience. Receive a gift. Mao Shien's tone obviously improved a lot. Don't call me Sister Umbu anymore. I have a name. Mao Shien. Looking at Yuzuki Shien's leaving back, Uzumaki Naruto was a little confused. Do not know why. He always felt that what Mao Shien said was a bit strange. In the original work, is this what Mao Shien has? Hokage building. Hokage office. Seeing Uzumaki Naruto walk in, Sarutobi Hiruzen put the scroll in his hand on the table. Naruto, you're here? Lord Hokage. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked Uzumaki Naruto up and down with a concerned smile on his face. Naruto, I heard that you encountered an accident during your mission this time. You're not hurt, are you? Hearing Sarutobi Hiruzen's words, Uzumaki Naruto shook his head. Of course not. Kakashi-sensei is an elite jonin, he can solve any problem. After hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen calmly picked up the teacup and took a sip of tea. But, I heard that you were the one who defeated Kirigakure's S-class rebel ninja, Momochi Zabuza, when the team was on the verge of despair. Is there such a thing? Sarutobi Hiruzen asked, pretending to be curious. Of course, you don't know that because of this incident, the newly built bridge in the Land of Waves was named after me. Uzumaki Naruto said with pride. Yeah? Little Naruto is really awesome. Now you are famous. Even Sasuke's limelight has been overshadowed by you. Sarutobi Hiruzen smiled, pretending to be surprised. Low profile. Just publicize this matter in the village 10 or 8 times. Don't be too high profile. I don't like it. Hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen's mouth twitched. Good guy. If you can be called low-key, then there will be no arrogant people in the entire ninja world. Ahem, let's discuss this matter later. Naruto, can you tell me how you got such power? Sarutobi Hiruzen asked, pretending to be nonchalant. Third generation Sama, the fact that he was able to defeat Zabuza is all thanks to Kurama. Uzumaki Naruto scratched his head and showed an embarrassed expression. Seeing him like this, Yu Shien couldn't help but roll her eyes. Acting really well, this old guy finally asked what he wanted to ask. Sigh. Acting with him is so tiring. I came here this time because I obviously wanted to ask about my relationship with Nine Tails, but I had to go in such a big circle. I'm so annoyed. If Lousy didn't want to be a traitor, he would have beaten you to death long ago. You still pretend to care about Lousy. Bah. Snort. Wait a minute, you old thing can't even play around for a few more days. Don't you care most about reputation? I insist on ruining your reputation. When you are killed, Shimura Danzo, Udatain Koharu, and Mito Kato Hamura will not be able to escape. If it weren't for you guys, Konoha wouldn't have changed from the strongest ninja village to what it is now. Now, the expressions of all the girls who were reading the diary changed. What happened? The third Hokage was killed? TSK. Who can kill the strongest Hokage in the history of Konoha? Who is so capable? Could it be that this ninja world, is it really going to change? All the girls were eager to know the truth of the matter. Pity, the content in the diary has not been updated. This made everyone anxious and uncomfortable. This guy Naruto is really, don't you know that others feel uncomfortable when you half-speak every time and make everyone feel stuck? Sarutobi Hiruzen doesn't know what's in the diary. Now, his attention had been completely attracted by Uzumaki Naruto's words. Kurama? That's 9 tails. Hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen's expression couldn't help but change. Naruto, talk to me. What the hell is going on with you and 9 tails? As someone who has personally experienced the Night of 9 Tails, Sarutobi Hiruzen is very clear about the power of 9 tails. That is an existence that can destroy a shinobi village casually. It's thing, you have to figure it out. Otherwise, once 9 tails goes berserk again, no one is willing to trade their lives with 9 tails. Well, it's a long story, but since I went to ninja school, I've been teaching Kurama about the will of fire every day. As time goes by, it becomes willing to be my friend. Uzumaki Naruto said nonsense. Huh? Sarutobi Hiruzen had a question mark on his face. Tell 9 tails about will of fire? Are you kidding me? Naruto, this is not nonsense. Sarutobi Hiruzen said coldly. Is a ferocious-tailed beast like 9 tails willing to obey the will of fire? There must be a limit to joking. Lord Hokage, I am not lying. If you don't believe me, I'll call Kurama out and you can ask yourself. Uzumaki Naruto said calmly. Subsequently, his mind moved. A chakra filled with negative aura surged out of his body. It's better to be comfortable in your own home. Uzumaki Naruto lay on the bed and stretched comfortably. This time, staying outside for nearly a month has made him bored, but the rewards are also huge. He just checked the balance in his account, and the deposit in it was almost 100 million taels. This time, he no longer has to worry about money. At this time, a masked Umbu ninja appeared in his room. Sister Umbu? Looking at the iconic purple hair, Uzumaki Naruto had a look of surprise on his face. Shien's wife. Snort. Thank you for remembering me. Hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Yuzuki Yugao couldn't help but snorted. This time Uzumaki Naruto went out on a mission, and she was always following him, responsible for secretly protecting him. But Naruto, this guy, didn't even mention her in his diary. She didn't believe that the other party's super perception didn't notice that she was following behind. I would call them Shien's wife when I peeked at others taking a shower, but I would have completely forgotten about it at ordinary times. How heartless. Sister, you smell so good. Of course I remember it. Hearing Yuzuki Yugon's words, Uzumaki Naruto was in a daze. Strangeness. Hearing the tone of Shien's wife. Why do you feel a little jealous? Stop explaining. Master Hokage asked you to go to the office. He has something to ask you, Maui Shien said indifferently. Okay, I know. Uzumaki Naruto nodded. He had already expected this. After reading the mission log, Sarutobi Hiruzen is damned if he doesn't look for him. By the way, Sister Umbu, I brought you a gift. Seeing Yuzuki Shien about to leave, Uzumaki Naruto took out an exquisitely wrapped gift box from the room. Is this for me? Maui Shien asked in disbelief. Of course. The last time you sent me to Konoha Hospital, I didn't thank you properly. Uzumaki Naruto said with a smile. This time he went out and bought a lot of gifts. Just take it out to enhance your relationship with Yu Shien. After all, this is my future wife. You have some conscience. Receive a gift. Mao Yuxian's tone obviously improved a lot. Don't call me Sister Umbu anymore. I have a name. Mao Yuxian. Looking at Yuzuki Shien's leaving back, Uzumaki Naruto was a little confused. Do not know why. He always felt that what Mao Yuxian said was a bit strange. In the original work, is this what Mao Yuxian has? Hokage building. Hokage office. Seeing Uzumaki Naruto walk in, Sarutobi Hiruzen put the scroll in his hand on the table. Naruto, you're here? Lord Hokage. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked Uzumaki Naruto up and down with a concerned smile on his face. Naruto, I heard that you encountered an accident during your mission this time. You're not hurt, are you? Hearing Sarutobi Hiruzen's words, Uzumaki Naruto shook his head. Of course not. Kakashi-sensei is an elite jonin, he can solve any problem. After hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen calmly picked up the teacup and took a sip of tea. But, I heard that you were the one who defeated Kirigakure's S-class rebel ninja, Momochi Zabuza, when the team was on the verge of despair. Is there such a thing? Sarutobi Hiruzen asked, pretending to be curious. Of course, you don't know that because of this incident, the newly built bridge in the Land of Waves was named after me. Uzumaki Naruto said with pride. Yeah? Little Naruto is really awesome. Now you are famous. Even Sasuke's limelight has been overshadowed by you. Sarutobi Hiruzen smiled, pretending to be surprised. Low profile. Just publicize this matter in the village 10 or 8 times. Don't be too high profile. I don't like it. Hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen's mouth twitched. Good guy. If you can be called low-key, then there will be no arrogant people in the entire ninja world. Ahem, let's discuss this matter later. Naruto, can you tell me how you got such power? Sarutobi Hiruzen asked, pretending to be nonchalant. Third generation Sama, the fact that he was able to defeat Zabuza is all thanks to Kurama. Uzumaki Naruto scratched his head and showed an embarrassed expression. Seeing him like this, Yu Shien couldn't help but roll her eyes. Acting really well, this old guy finally asked what he wanted to ask. Sigh. Acting with him is so tiring. I came here this time because I obviously wanted to ask about my relationship with Nine Tails, but I had to go in such a big circle. I'm so annoyed. If Lousy didn't want to be a traitor, he would have beaten you to death long ago. You still pretend to care about Lousy. Bah. Snort. Wait a minute, you old thing can't even play around for a few more days. Don't you care most about reputation? I insist on ruining your reputation. When you are killed, Shimura Danzo, Yudatane Koharu, and Mito Kato Hamura will not be able to escape. If it weren't for you guys, Konoha wouldn't have changed from the strongest ninja village to what it is now. Now, the expressions of all the girls who were reading the diary changed. What happened? The third Hokage was killed? TSK. Who can kill the strongest Hokage in the history of Konoha? Who is so capable? Could it be that this ninja world, is it really going to change? All the girls were eager to know the truth of the matter. Pity, the content in the diary has not been updated. This made everyone anxious and uncomfortable. This guy Naruto is really, don't you know that others feel uncomfortable when you half-speak every time and make everyone feel stuck? Sarutobi Hiruzen doesn't know what's in the diary. Now, his attention had been completely attracted by Uzumaki Naruto's words. Kurama? That's Nine Tails. Hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen's expression couldn't help but change. Naruto, talk to me. What the hell is going on with you and Nine Tails? As someone who has personally experienced the Night of Nine Tails, Sarutobi Hiruzen is very clear about the power of Nine Tails. That is an existence that can destroy a shinobi village casually. It's thing, you have to figure it out. Otherwise, once Nine Tails goes berserk again, no one is willing to trade their lives with Nine Tails. Well, it's a long story, but since I went to ninja school, I've been teaching Kurama about the will of fire every day. As time goes by, it becomes willing to be my friend. Uzumaki Naruto said nonsense. Huh? Sarutobi Hiruzen had a question mark on his face. Tell Nine Tails about will of fire? Are you kidding me? Naruto, this is not nonsense. Sarutobi Hiruzen said coldly. Is a ferocious-tailed beast like Nine Tails willing to obey the will of fire? There must be a limit to joking. Lord Hokage, I am not lying. If you don't believe me, I'll call Kurama out and you can ask yourself. Uzumaki Naruto said calmly. Subsequently, his mind moved. A chakra filled with negative aura surged out of his body. Episode 43. You regret my shadow. Now, this is Kurama. Looking at the mini Nine Tails lying on Uzumaki Naruto's shoulders, Sarutobi Hiruzen felt for a moment that his worldview collapsed. Hokage, I remember you. You were the one who hit me with a big stick that night, right? Kurama looked at Sarutobi Hiruzen and said with an evil look. You can talk? Sarutobi Hiruzen couldn't help but exclaimed as he watched Nine Tails talk. He really didn't know that tailed beasts could talk. Snort. Not only can I talk, I can also curse. Damn it, you look like a bear and you have the nerve to call yourself the strongest Hokage? I won't talk about Senju Hashirama. Even Senju Tobarama, that brat, can you compare to him? If Naruto and I hadn't got the same temper, I would have killed you. Kurama's negative emotions grew stronger and stronger as he spoke. An extremely dangerous aura gradually spread in the room. Naruto, let Nine Tails go back quickly. Seeing that Nine Tails seemed to be going berserk, Sarutobi Hiruzen panicked. Okay, Kurama, stop scolding. Snort, shameless old thing. Seeing the breath of Nine Tails chakra disappear, Sarutobi Hiruzen wiped the cold sweat from his forehead. He almost thought Nine Tails was going to break through the seal and run out. Hokage-sama, Kurama is not usually like this. He is very polite to others. Uzumaki Naruto explained with a smile. Okay, stop talking. Sarutobi Hiruzen interrupted Naruto awkwardly. What does it mean to be polite to others? Isn't he human? But, seeing Nine Tails listening to Naruto's words, Sarutobi Hiruzen also breathed a sigh of relief. Since Naruto was able to control the situation when Nine Tails almost went berserk just now, he shouldn't have to worry about Nine Tails going berserk. Naruto, since you have such a good relationship with Nine Tails, I feel relieved. Now that you have such powerful power, what are you going to do? After Sarutobi Hiruzen calmed down for a moment, he looked at Uzumaki and asked Naruto in a deep voice. Nine Tails Jinchuriki's power is so powerful that he must figure out Naruto's thoughts. Of course I will become a Hokage and protect the village. Uzumaki Naruto said directly. Wherever the leaves dance, the fire grows. I like this sentence very much. Standard answer. Good, Naruto, I feel relieved with your words. I believe you will definitely be recognized by everyone in the future. Sarutobi Hiruzen said happily. It was no wonder that he went to give Naruto an ideological education every now and then. It seems that his efforts are still very effective. As long as Naruto agrees with the will of fire, then he would never have to worry about what kind of threat Naruto would pose to him. After Uzumaki Naruto left, Shimura Danzo walked in from outside. Hiruzen, now Naruto has reconciled with Nine Tails and become the perfect Jinchuriki. This guy is too dangerous, you should give him to me to control, Shimura Danzo said coldly. He still has one of Uchiha Shirsui's eyes in his hand now. Just use distinguished heavenly gods to control Uzumaki Naruto, the perfect Jinchuriki, then his power will rise to the next level. No, Roots is too dark. Naruto is the heir to the will of fire and is not fit to stay where you are, Sarutobi Hiruzen said coldly. Hiruzen, the Nine Tails Jinchuriki must be controlled. You are risking the entire village by doing so. If something goes wrong, you take full responsibility, Shimura Danzo shouted. Danzo, don't play your tricks in front of me. Remember, I am the Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen said word for word. Snort, you will regret this. Shimura Danzo said a few words and left angrily. Watching his leaving figure, Sarutobi Hiruzen took a sip of tea indifferently. Of course he knows, using violent means to control Naruto would be more foolproof, but this will inevitably cause criticism from people in the village. After all, the fact that Naruto is the son of the fourth generation may one day be known to others. What he wants, not just being in control of everything while alive, even if he dies. We also want to become a third generation project that everyone respects. What does this idiot Danzo know? Konoha village. In a training ground, Hyuga Hinata, Aburame Shino, and Inuzuka Kiba looked at Yuhi Kurenai walking over, and their mouths couldn't help but open slightly. Today, Yuhi Hong wore light makeup, slightly curly black hair and flaming red lips, making her look sexy and enchanting. Hinata, what's wrong? Seeing Hyuga Hinata and others in a daze, Yui Hong asked with a smile. Hong, teacher, you are so beautiful today. Hyuga Hinata came to her senses, stepped forward and took Yuhi Kurenai's arm intimately. Yeah, Hinata, you have learned to be smooth-tongued. Yuhi Hong happily touched Hyuga Hinata's head. No, I'm telling the truth. But, Teacher Hong, why are you dressed so beautifully today? Hyuga Hinata asked curiously. Have it? I'm usually like this too. Yuhi Kurenai raised her head and snorted, then turned her attention to Aburame Shino and Inuzuka Kiba. Teacher has something else to do today. You two can practice on your own. Yes, Aburame Shino and Inuzuka Kiba nodded. Teacher Kurenai, then Hinata won't train with us either? Inuzuka Kiba asked in confusion. Forget it today, I have something to do with Hinata. After Yuhi Hong finished speaking, she pulled Hyuga Hinata and left. Seeing the backs of the two of them, Aburame Shino and Inuzuka Kiba both looked envious. Shino, why do you think Hinata and Kurenai-sensei are so close? I'm so envious. Hearing Inuzuka Kiba's words, Aburame Shino pushed up his sunglasses. Actually, I think Hinata is a girl, so she has an advantage over us in terms of gender. In addition, Hinata is a genius and is so much stronger than us. It is understandable that Teacher Hong prefers Hinata. And I'm not talking about you, yeah, you stay with Akainu all day. Aburame Shino turned around as he spoke, only to find that there was no one around him. Sure enough, I was ignored again. He. Sister Hong, let me guess, you dress up so beautifully, it must be for Naruto, right? Walking on the streets of Konoha, Hinata held Yuhi Kurenai's hand and smiled. Snort, don't talk nonsense, I'm not here for that big pervert. Yuhi Hong snorted coldly. Yeah? Then I'd better go practice. Hyuga Hinata asked deliberately. Do not, sister, I beg you. Yuhi Hong was anxious. If Hinata doesn't follow, what's the point of finding Naruto alone? Naruto hasn't mentioned her in his diary for a long time since he last received a reward. Finally, Naruto came back, and she didn't want to miss this opportunity to brush her face. Oh well, that guy Naruto will definitely be fascinated by you when he sees you like this. Hyuga Hinata stuck out her tongue proudly, took Yuhi Kurenai's arm and walked towards Naruto's house. Episode 44. What else do you want to do? Naruto-kun, are you home? Hyuga Hinata and Yuhi Kurenai stood at the door and shouted. Coming. Uzumaki Naruto's voice came from the room. Subsequently, the door was opened. Uzumaki Naruto's face with a smirk appeared in front of the two of them. Hinata, Sister Hong? Seeing the two people at the door, Uzumaki Naruto's eyes lit up. Not to mention Hinata, she is a gentle and cute little loli. Yuhi Hong also dressed up particularly radiantly today. With flaming red lips and ruby eyes, she is a completely sexy beauty. Come in, come in. Uzumaki Naruto took Hyuga Hinata's hand and turned around and entered the room. Hinata, long time no see. I miss you so much. As soon as he entered the room, Uzumaki Naruto pulled Hyuga Hinata into his arms. The unique fragrance of the girl made him a little intoxicated. Naruto-kun, can you let me go first? Hyuga Hinata's voice was trembling. Even though her relationship with Naruto was already very close, she wouldn't faint after saying a few words like before. But, being held in Naruto's arms like this, was still in front of Yuhi Kurenai. Hyuga Hinata felt like she was burning up. I am sorry, Hinata, it's been so long since I saw you. I'm so excited. Feeling the trembling of Hyuga Hinata's body and the rapidly rising body temperature, Uzumaki Naruto smiled and let go. If you take advantage again, it feels like Hinata is going to be broken. It's okay, Naruto-kun. It's all my fault. I always get nervous easily. After hearing Uzumaki Naruto's words, Hyuga Hinata felt sweet in her heart. She is truly a perfect wife. What man wouldn't like such a weak and writable character? Cough, cough, cough. A pleasant cough sounded in his ears, and Uzumaki Naruto looked away from Hyuga Hinata. Sister Hong, I miss you so much. Uzumaki Naruto opened his hands and immediately jumped into Yuhi Kurenai's arms. Yeah? Thank you for remembering me. I thought you had forgotten me a long time ago. Yuhi Hong couldn't help but snorted. Huh? I seem to have heard this sentence somewhere not long ago. Sister Hong is so beautiful. How could I forget? I'm thinking about her in my dreams. Uzumaki Naruto said, nuzzling Yuhi Kurenai again. Rhetoric. I'm not a little girl like Hinata. It's certainly not small. Uzumaki Naruto smiled secretly. Why don't you hurry up and drive away? Oh. It's a moment of excitement. Sister Hong, don't be angry. Uzumaki Naruto smiled innocently. Snort. Seeing him like this, Yuhi Hong snorted coldly. Only ghosts believe you. By the way, I brought you gifts when I came back this time. Hinata, this is yours. Sister Hong, this is yours. Uzumaki Naruto took out 2 exquisitely wrapped gift boxes from the room. Naruto-kun, thank you. Hyuga Hinata lowered her head and laughed softly. A smile also appeared on Yuhi Hong's face. I guess this kid has some conscience, and I didn't let him take advantage of me in vain. Kid, you have just become a ninja, so don't spend money randomly. Looking at the exquisitely packaged gift box, Yuhi Hong couldn't help but remind her. She was relatively understanding of Naruto's situation. He has been an orphan since he was a child, and his parents' inheritance was misappropriated by the village. Eating was always a problem before. Although you have money now, you cannot develop the habit of spending money randomly. Sister Hong, if the money is gone, you can make it again. I don't feel bad spending money on you. Moreover, these are local specialties and fabrics, not expensive things. Uzumaki Naruto chuckled. There are hundreds of millions of dollars in his account now, and there will be more and more in the future. I can't spend all my money. There is simply no way to spend it all. Cut. No wonder Hinata likes you so much. Yuhi gave Uzumaki Naruto a red and white look. This mouth, that's so eloquent. Even if it is her. After hearing what the other party said, I couldn't help but feel better. Sister Hong, don't talk nonsense. Naruto has many good qualities. Hyuga Hinata argued with a red face. Besides, don't you also? Before Hyuga Hinata could finish speaking, Yuhi Kurenai covered her mouth. Ha 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 ha. Hinata is really not happy to say a few words to you. This little girl, why are you so anxious that you dare to say anything? Seeing the two of them fighting, Uzumaki Naruto was a little confused. Good guy, is the relationship between master and apprentice so good? Isn't it right for master and apprentice to make rice bowls? Fortunately, Uzumaki Naruto didn't write down his inner thoughts in the diary. Otherwise he might have been beaten to death by Yuhi Kurenai on the spot. By the way, why did you suddenly come here today? Don't you have any mission? Uzumaki Naruto asked strangely. It's Sister Hong. It's Hinata who insists on letting me accompany her to see you. I can't help it. Yuhi Hong pinched Hyuga Hinata's chubby little face and forcibly interrupted Hinata's words. Sister Hong, Hyuga Hinata glanced at Yuhi Kurenai with some resentment. You obviously have to come to see Naruto, right? Hinata, I happen to be free today, so I'll treat you to dinner. Sister Hong, please come too. Uzumaki Naruto didn't think much and took the initiative to invite Yuhi Hong and Hyuga Hinata. I just took this opportunity to get in touch with the master and apprentice. Okay, I want to eat barbecue. Yuhi Hong immediately agreed. Anyway, since Naruto controlled Cardo, he wouldn't be short of money. Asking him to treat him to a barbecue would not burden Yuhi Kurenai at all. No problem. Naruto-kun, just forget about the barbecue. How about we go eat ramen? Hyuga Hinata suggested weakly. Barbecue is a bit too expensive. Hinata already felt a little sad for Naruto when she thought about her appetite. Hinata, what are the nutrients in ramen? You are now in the stage of growing your body, so you must eat well and eat well. In this way, you can become an open-minded woman. Uzumaki Naruto said seriously. Pooh. Hearing his words, both Yuhi Hong and Hyuga Hinata couldn't help but spit. This big pervert. I've been thinking about those things all day long. Ha 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 ha. My charm is truly unstoppable. As soon as I returned to the village today, Hinata's little wife and Yuhi Hong's wife took the initiative to come to the door. Naruto in the original work does not have this treatment. Yuhi Kurenai's wife seems to like drinking. Maybe she will get drunk tonight? I will send her home then, and then help Hong's wife take a bath, change into clean clothes, etc. Isn't that too much? GGGGGG. This bastard. Looking at the contents of the diary, Yuhi Kurenai gritted her teeth and resisted the urge to step forward and give Uzumaki Naruto a good beating. This big pervert. No wonder it's so enjoyable to invite them to dinner. It turned out that I was thinking about these things. It's so bad. Help her take a bath and change clothes? isn't this too much? What else do you want to do? Episode 45. Hinata, Naruto said everything I ate was absorbed by the pet bear. Teacher Hong, do you really not want to drink a little? Uzumaki Naruto asked with some reluctance, looking at Kurenai who had been eating barbecue. Haha. I won't drink anymore. I have a mission tomorrow. Hong shook her head amusedly. Looking at Uzumaki Naruto's disappointed expression, she felt that her mood suddenly improved for some reason. Well, hearing Kurenai's answer, Uzumaki Naruto couldn't help but sigh. Finally got this opportunity, but Hong stopped drinking. It's really depressing. Hinata, eat more barbecue. Uzumaki Naruto put all the grilled meat into Hinata's bowl. Naruto, you and Kurenai should eat too, Hinata said shyly. This wave of barbecues was all wiped out by her. How embarrassing it was. I'm not hungry now. Sister Hong must not be hungry either. Eat in peace, Uzumaki Naruto said deliberately. Pfft. Seeing Uzumaki Naruto getting angry like a child, Kurenai couldn't help laughing. This guy, still a time traveler? Why are you acting like a child? Isn't it just that you don't drink as much as you want? Why are you so angry? Oh, I suddenly feel like drinking. Hong stretched out deliberately and pretended to talk to herself. Sister Hong, come here, drink if you want. I'll pour it for you. After hearing Kurenai's words, Uzumaki Naruto's expression immediately changed from cloudy to clear. He picked up the wine glass and filled a glass for Hong. What a brat. Seeing the other party's appearance, Hong drank all the wine in the glass. She saw it. If you don't let this big pervert take advantage today, you won't be able to enjoy this meal well. Sister Hong, there's so much. Come on, I'll pour it for you again, Uzumaki Naruto said, pouring Kurenai another glass. Kid, do you want to make me uncomfortable to death just by drinking? Give me some barbecue. Blushed and gave Uzumaki Naruto a look, and said coquettishly, "Ah, how could I forget this?" Uzumaki Naruto smiled awkwardly, picked up the chopsticks, and prepared to give Kurenai a piece of grilled meat. But when he looked at the baking pan, he found that there was nothing inside. Naruto, I'm sorry, I ate all the barbecue. Hinata lowered her head shyly. Fine, waiter, 10 more plates of barbecue. Hinata, just feel free to eat. Uzumaki Naruto smiled. Hinata nodded. Not long after, 10 plates of barbecue were brought up. Uzumaki Naruto turned the heat to maximum and placed the grilled meat on the grill pan. Subsequently, he opened his mouth in shock. The speed at which Hinata eats barbecue is a little too fast, right? A pair of chopsticks is fast and accurate, able to pick up a piece of barbecue with every strike. The key is, the chopsticks in Hinata's hand never stopped. In just a few dozen seconds, the roasted meat on the grill pan was almost completely destroyed. This is still eating barbecue. If you eat other things, I'm afraid it will be faster. It's amazing. Uzumaki Naruto couldn't help but sigh. Although Hinata eats a lot and eats quickly, her eating appearance is unexpectedly elegant. In just 10 minutes, Hinata had wiped out all 10 plates of barbecue. Waiter, 10 more plates. Uzumaki Naruto shouted again. Hinata eats the barbecue faster and faster. At the end, the waiter couldn't serve the meat as fast as she could eat it. Hiccup. Hinata put down her chopsticks and couldn't help but burp. From small to large, this was the first time she had eaten so full. Huh? Naruto-kun, Sister Kurenai, what do you think I'm doing? Hinata asked a little strangely. Hinata, you have such a big appetite. Kurenai asked with wide eyes. 40 large plates of barbecue. Hinata ate them all. To know, an adult male can only eat 4 or 5 plates at most. Hinata ate a total of 40 plates, 10 times that of an adult man. I didn't pay attention. After Hong's reminder, Hinata calmed down. Looking at the mountains of plates in front of her, she stuck out her tongue in embarrassment. I had so much fun eating just now that I completely forgot how much I ate. Hinata, where did all the food you ate go? Kurenai asked, looking at Hinata's thin body. Such a body, how on earth does it hold so much food? Benny-sensei, Naruto said I have 2 pet bears in my body. Everything I eat is absorbed into them. Hinata said innocently. Pervert. Kurenai looked at Naruto and cursed secretly. What pet bear? Shameless. Come, Sister Hong, I'll toast you again. Uzumaki Naruto filled Kurenai's glass of wine. Hong snorted lightly, raised her head and drank the whole drink in one gulp. The originally fair face turned red and cute due to the alcohol. Yo, Red, what a coincidence. Just then, a surprising voice sounded. Immediately afterwards, Sarutobi Asuma walked over with a cigarette in his mouth. Immediately, Sarutobi Asuma's eyes lit up. Today's Hong is completely different from usual. Not only did she wear delicate light makeup, but she also had 2 pink blushes on her face due to drinking. That tipsy expression and perfect facial features made Sarutobi Asuma couldn't help but feel his heart beat faster. Hong, why are you drinking alone here? Come, I'll drink with you. Sarutobi Asuma seemed not to notice Uzumaki Naruto and Hinata, picking up a wine glass and preparing to pour himself a drink. Asuma, I told you to stop pestering me. Let me go. Hong frowned. Hong, what happened last time was my fault. I shouldn't smoke in front of your disciples. Saying, Sarutobi Asuma then remembered that he still had a cigarette in his mouth and quickly threw it on the ground. Hong, please forgive me. This is not a question of forgiveness or not. It's that I don't like you. do you understand? Go away quickly, and don't bother me again. Yuhi Hong waved her hand impatiently due to her drunkenness. After knowing her original future trajectory, Yuhi Kurenai was very disgusted with Sarutobi Asuma. In this life, she would never let this guy disrupt her life again. Hong, just give me a chance? As long as we get along for a while, I believe you will accept me, Sarutobi Asuma said patiently. Roll. Yuhi Kurenai stared at Sarutobi Asuma, her eyes gradually turning cold. I have made it so clear, but the other party is still pestering me. In this case, even if the other person is Hokage's son, she won't give him any more good looks. Yuhi Hong did not lower her voice deliberately, so everyone else in the barbecue restaurant looked over curiously, trying to figure out what was going on. Red, you're drunk. I'll take you out of here first. Feeling the gazes from around him, Sarutobi Asuma's face darkened, and he reached out to grab Yuhi Kurenai's arm. Snapped. With a crisp sound, Sarutobi Asuma's hand was slapped open. I said, Sister Hong asked you to get out, didn't you hear? Uzumaki Naruto stood in front of Yuhi Kurenai and stared at Sarutobi Asuma without fear. Episode 46. Yuhi Hong, brother, my sister likes your appearance very much. Sister Hong asked you to get out, didn't you hear? Uzumaki Naruto stood in front of Yuhi Kurenai and looked directly at Sarutobi Asuma. Hey, you are indeed a demon fox. You are so arrogant. You dare to talk to Sarutobi Asuma like this? Yes, the other party is Hokage's son, now the demon fox is doomed. Sarutobi Asuma is the elite jonin of our village. Humph. Normally, I would take this opportunity to teach this demon fox a lesson. He would be unhappy with it a long time ago, but why did the demon fox have a conflict with Hokage's son? It seems that it's because Sarutobi Asuma pursues that beautiful woman, but the beautiful woman doesn't agree, and Asuma keeps stalking her. Stalking? Isn't this a bit pricey? The people at the barbecue restaurant whispered. Sarutobi Asuma, even though he left the village and went to work as a guardian ninja for some daimyo, but because the other party is the son of Sarutobi Hiruzen, and he acts in a high profile. So, most people in the village know him, not to mention Uzumaki Naruto. With the vigorous promotion of Sarutobi Hiruzen and Shimura Danzo, the name of Demon Fox has long been known to everyone. Therefore, the two clashed, instantly attracted everyone's attention. Kid, I'm in a bad mood right now, and I don't have time to talk to you. Now apologize and get out of here. Sarutobi Asuma looked at Uzumaki Naruto frowned. He knew Uzumaki Naruto's identity, but I didn't pay much attention to it. Even if the opponent is Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, after all, he is just a genin who has graduated from ninja school for 1 year. Yuhi Hong just scolded him. But who is this kid? What if I don't apologize? Uzumaki Naruto looked at Sarutobi Asuma and said disdainfully. Then you will have to stay in Konoha Hospital for a while. Sarutobi Asuma said coldly. Then you come and try it. Uzumaki Naruto shrugged, looking indifferent. Snort. Seeing Uzumaki Naruto's arrogant look, Sarutobi Asuma, who had already been filled with anger, couldn't bear it anymore. He raised his arm and hit Uzumaki Naruto hard on the head. Kurama, let's teach this annoying guy a lesson. Uzumaki Naruto sneered. The next second, a powerful chakra surged out, forming a coat of chakra on the surface of his body. Kurama mode. With the blessing of Kurama mode, Uzumaki Naruto's various abilities have been greatly improved. Sarutobi Asuma's movements were like a snail in his eyes. Easily dodging Sarutobi Asuma's fist, Uzumaki Naruto raised his leg and kicked Sarutobi Asuma away. Boom! With a loud noise, Sarutobi Asuma's body hit the wall of the barbecue restaurant hard, knocking out a dense spider web from the wall. Cough. Sarutobi Asuma felt a sharp pain in his body, and before he could take a breath, he saw a flash of yellow appear in front of him. This time should be able to keep you at Konoha Hospital for a while. If you don't want to be a regular visitor to Konoha Hospital, then stop harassing Kurenai. After Uzumaki Naruto finished speaking, he punched Sarutobi Asuma in the stomach. Boom! With a muffled sound, Sarutobi Asuma's body bent into a shrimp shape and he fainted. Uzumaki Naruto did not continue to do anything. After releasing Kurama mode, he reached out and took off the money bag from Sarutobi Asuma's waist and threw it to the shop owner. This money should be regarded as compensation. If that's not enough, go find the third Hokage. After Uzumaki Naruto finished speaking, he ignored Sarutobi Asuma, walked up to Yuhi Kurenai, took the other person's hand and left the barbecue restaurant. After he leaves, only then did the terrifyingly quiet barbecue restaurant regain its former bustle. What just happened? I don't know. I just felt like my eyes were blurred, and Sarutobi Asuma was lying on the ground. What power did that demon fox use just now? I seem to see his whole body glowing. With Asuma beaten like this, is that guy really not afraid of Hokage-sama at all? No, shouldn't the most terrifying thing be the power shown by the demon fox? Sarutobi Asuma is an elite jonin, and he was killed instantly. No, you must not provoke such a dangerous guy in the future. Seeing the miserable appearance of Sarutobi Asuma, everyone silently closed their mouths. The disgust in his eyes was no longer the same, but was replaced by deep fear. They were a little scared when they thought about how they shouted Demon Fox and Demon Fox in the past. Fortunately, the other party didn't care about it. Otherwise, the grass on their graves would be several meters high, right? After all, even the Hokage's son was beaten like this, let alone them. Sister Hong, that guy Asuma shouldn't be able to harass you anymore in a short time. After sending Hinata home, Uzumaki Naruto held Yuhi Kurenai's hand and walked on the streets of Konoha. He broke all of Sarutobi Asuma's ribs. Even if he was treated by medical ninja, he would have to stay in Konoha hospital for at least a month. Naruto, you were too impulsive just now. After all, Asuma is also the son of the third generation. If you beat him so badly, aren't you afraid of getting into trouble? Yuhi Hong said worriedly. It's fine. Whoever dares to provoke me, my sister, it would be an easy task if I didn't beat him to death. Uzumaki Naruto said indifferently. With Sarutobi Hiruzen's nature of cherishing feathers, he would never trouble him over this matter. After all, in his heart, besides power, it's all about reputation. Moreover, even if Sarutobi Hiruzen really comes to trouble him, he is not afraid. With the strength he is showing now, Sarutobi Hiruzen certainly didn't dare to do anything to him. Snort. How long do you want to hold my hand? Yuhi Hong suddenly snorted. Huh? Sister Hong, why am I still holding your hand? I wouldn't even notice it if you didn't tell me. Have you noticed it earlier? Then why didn't you tell me earlier? Uzumaki Naruto let go of his hand and asked, with a surprised look on his face. I bother. Yuhi Hong couldn't help but roll her eyes. It's really the evil ones who complain first. It's obvious that you've been holding me back. Naruto, I'm home. You, go back. Yuhi Hong said calmly. Huh? You don't need me to take you in? Uzumaki Naruto said loudly. Need not. Snort. Don't I know the little thoughts in your heart? Let you take me in, then you can give me a bath and change my clothes, right? Dream. No, Sister Hong, you drank so much today, and I'm not willing to let you go back by yourself. I'm not at ease, Uzumaki Naruto said with concern. Pooh, did you almost spill the beans just now? Obviously he is not willing to give in, but he still insists on saying that he is not at ease. What a badass. Okay, it's getting late, you should go back quickly. Sister, it's okay. Yuhi Hong covered her mouth and smiled. Alas, take pity on me sincerely. Uzumaki Naruto sighed in frustration. No way. If someone doesn't let you in, you can't force your way in, right? Let's look for opportunities slowly in the future. Just when Uzumaki Naruto was about to leave, a fragrant wind suddenly blew in his ears. Immediately afterwards, he felt like he was being kissed on the face. Brother, you looked very handsome standing in front of my sister today. Sister likes it very much. Episode 47. Tsunade returns to the village, pervert peeping Tom. Seeing Yuhi Kurenai running back to her room, Uzumaki Naruto dazedly touched his face. What's the situation? Was he forcibly kissed? No, Sister Hong, this is a sneak attack. I have to come back. I bother. Big pervert. Listening to Uzumaki Naruto's shout outside the door, Yuhi Kurenai stood behind the door, her chest rising and falling violently. Although Uzumaki Naruto is not an adult yet, but she knew that there was a mature soul living in the other person's body. So, I just kissed Uzumaki Naruto. Yuhi Hong felt like her heart was about to jump out of her chest. Snort. Naruto, this guy should be satisfied now, right? Yuhi Hong touched her slightly red face, then stood up and walked into the bathroom. I drank so much today, I need to take a good bath. After putting the water in, Yuhi Hong lay down in the bathtub. Subsequently, I took out my diary with some anticipation. Ha 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 ha. The red wife in the evening is competing. The red wife is competing in the competition. The red wife is competing in the competition. Say important things 3 times. Sure enough, for men, strength is the most important thing. Today, I helped Yuhi Kurenai's wife beat up that guy Sarutobi Asuma, and then Yuhi Kurenai's wife stole a kiss. That feeling is really great. Although I have taken advantage of many beautiful women before, it still feels very different to be kissed by a mature woman like Hong's wife. It's just that Yuhi Hong's wife is a little too impatient. It would be nice if she informed me in advance when she wants to kiss. I can also be mentally prepared, right? Also, can you kiss me on the mouth next time? Seeing this, Yuhi patted the water in the bathtub with her red hand. What does it mean that she is too impatient? This bastard. Why should such a thing be written down? Thinking that these contents would be seen by others, Yuhi Hong felt her face burning. It's so embarrassing. Still want her to kiss her on the mouth? Go ahead and dream. At this time, Yuhi Hong found that 12 had exploded in the chat group. Yamanaka Ino, no, I just went out on a mission today, and so many exciting things happened. Asuma was beaten by Naruto? Kurenai Yuhi, that guy is so annoying. Haruno Sakura, ah. Naruto's first kiss was taken away by Kurenai-san. Obviously I came first. Yuhi Hong, don't talk nonsense. I kissed your face, not your mouth. Hyuga Hinata, Kurenai-sensei. She sent me home early just for this reason. How cunning, ding. Because Yuhi Kurenai was mentioned many times in the diary, she received a reward, doubled physical fitness, and doubled chakra. Listening to the system prompts, Yuhi Hong's body changed again. Chakra, power, life force. Various attributes are increasing rapidly. Just a moment. Yuhi Hong has successfully crossed the threshold of Kage level powerhouse. Yamanaka Ino, damn it, I can kiss Naruto and get rewards at the same time. I'm so jealous. Woyuki Shien, as expected of Senior Hong, it seems I have to work harder. Hyuga Hinata, I obviously had dinner with you tonight, but there was no picture of me. Haruno Sakura, Kurenai-sama, Naruto is still young, just kiss him and don't do anything else. Yuhi Hong, shut up. Oh, A0. Closing the diary, Yui Hong covered her face with her hands. Ruined, now I can't see anyone at all. Konoha Hospital. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked at Sarutobi Asuma lying on the hospital bed with a gloomy expression. Call me Hokage. Hearing Sarutobi Hiruzen's words, Sarutobi Asuma clenched his fists. Lord Hokage. 09. Asuma, do you know you are wrong? Sarutobi Hiruzen looked at Sarutobi Asuma and asked in a deep voice. I was wrong? What's wrong with me? Sarutobi Asuma asked in disbelief. Have I ever told you not to look for Yuhi Kurenai again? There are so many women in Konoha. Why do you insist on hanging from a tree? Sarutobi Hiruzen asked with some hatred for iron. Last time, Yuhi Hong has already reported the situation to him. I also gave Asuma a hard-earned education. Unexpectedly, this guy went to harass people again in a blink of an eye. I just said hello. It's all their fault. Sarutobi Asuma shouted. You're still making excuses. Do you think I don't know? It's because you still stalked Yui Hong after she clearly rejected you. That's why Yui Hong scolded you. It was you who attacked Naruto first, and then Naruto struck back. Why are you so stupid? Sarutobi Hiruzen said depressedly. Forget it if you cause trouble, you can just beat others. The dignified Hokage's son was almost humiliated when he was beaten like this in public. Asuma, from today on, you stay at home and reflect. Sarutobi Hiruzen sighed helplessly. I don't. Why? Obviously I was beaten. Obviously I am your son. Sarutobi Asuma roared loudly. My father was like this before, and he is still like this now. If you don't stand up for yourself, you will punish yourself in return. How can a father be like this in the world? Seeing Sarutobi Asuma's angry look, Sarutobi Hiruzen shook his head. Asuma, I am doing this for your own good. I have already paved the road for you. You just need to accumulate your reputation. After I retire, you will be the next Hokage of Konoha. I don't want to be a Hokage, I won't let this go. I haven't been back for a long time, and the village doesn't seem to have changed much. On the streets of Konoha, a woman wearing a tea-green gown, with golden twin tails, fair skin, and a proud figure was walking on the road, with a look of nostalgia in her eyes. Behind her, followed by a short-haired girl holding a pink piggy. Tsunade-sama, where should we go first? Shizen asked. Tsunade was silent for a while. Yes, where are you going? After leaving Konoha for so many years, Konoha probably no longer has her home, right? How about, let's go meet Master Hokage first? Shizen suggested. Snort. I'm not going to see that old guy. Tsunade snorted. Let's find a hotel first. Duh, what's wrong? Tsunade-sama, we have no money. Shizen whispered. Tsunade then remembered that she had already lost all their money. Forget it, come with me. Tsunade finished speaking and walked forward quickly. Tsunade-sama, where are we going? Shizen asked curiously. After hearing Shizen's words, Tsunade snorted. Where to go? Of course I'm going to get some reward from that lecherous brat. Naruto, at home? Early in the morning, Haruno Sakura's voice came from outside the door. Sakura-chan, what's wrong? Uzumaki Naruto opened the door and immediately saw Haruno Sakura with a hint of joy on her face. Naruto, your face. What's wrong with my face? Uzumaki Naruto wondered. Look by yourself. Haruno Sakura snorted and took out the small mirror she carried with her. Uzumaki Naruto took the mirror and immediately saw the bright red lip marks on his face. Oops, when I came back last night, I went straight to bed and forgot to wipe my face. Last night when I was walking at night, a guy suddenly rushed out and kissed me. You also know that I am very charming. Sigh, this is probably the handsome guy's trouble. It's weird to believe you. It was obviously left behind by Sister Yui Hong after she kissed you. Bad guy. Not a word of truth came out of his mouth. Haruno Sakura secretly cursed. Little Sakura, you haven't said why you came to see me. Uzumaki Naruto changed the subject. Correct. After hearing Naruto's words, Haruno Sakura remembered the business. She took out a form from her arms. Naruto, this is the Chunin examination application form. I got one for you. Haruno Sakura finished speaking and handed the registration form to Naruto. I have already finished writing the above content for you, you just need to fill in your name. Looking at the form in his hand, Uzumaki Naruto nodded. He took out a pen and signed his name on it. Sakura-chan, thank you so much. Please submit it for me, too. Uzumaki Naruto smiled and reached out to pinch Sakura's cheek. I have a licking dog of my own. It was so relaxing. Naruto, there's no need to be so polite. We are teammates. Being killed by Uzumaki Naruto, a blush appeared on Chun-Li's face. Do not know why. Whenever Naruto did these intimate gestures to her, she always felt like her heart was going to beat out of her chest. Snort. A cold snort came from the side. Uzumaki Naruto turned around and found Uchiha Sasuke staring at him with an unhappy expression. Huh? Sasuke, are you here too? Uzumaki Naruto said in surprise. I've always been here, you idiot. Uchiha Sasuke gritted his teeth. This bastard of feelings never discovered him? Is his presence so low? Erjuzi, little Sakura is here to deliver documents to me. What are you doing here? Uzumaki Naruto said deliberately. Do you think I want to come? It's that guy Kakashi. He said that the Chunin exam is coming soon. Let's train together to increase our teamwork skills. Uchiha Sasuke explains. So that's it. I thought you missed me. Uzumaki Naruto said, pretending to be pity. Idiot, what are you talking about? Who would miss an idiot like you if nothing happens? Uchiha Sasuke raised his head proudly and retorted. Then do you want to train together? Uzumaki Naruto looked at Uchi. Asked Sasuke. Nonsense. If I don't want to train with you, will I come to you with little Sakura? Uchiha Sasuke couldn't help but complain in his mind. I didn't want to come, but Kakashi said that if the team doesn't cooperate well, it will affect the exam results. So, I reluctantly agreed. But let's talk first. You two need to train well. I don't want to bring a drag bottle. Before Uchiha Sasuke could finish speaking, he was interrupted by Uzumaki Naruto. I see. Since you are begging me like this, then I will train with you. After saying that, Uzumaki Naruto took Haruno Sakura's hand and walked forward. Who begged you? Did you listen to me carefully? Seeing Uzumaki Naruto leaving, Uchiha Sasuke was so angry that he almost couldn't breathe. I have said so much. Is this guy listening? Oh, it's really good. 267 hasn't been back for a while. Are all the ninjas in the village of such high quality? Yes, that's it. Taijutsu combat is the essence of female ninjas. Tisk, TSK. It just looks so elastic. I really want to touch it. A lewd voice came. Uzumaki Naruto, Haruno Sakura, and Uchiha Sasuke turned around and saw a man wriggling around in the bushes by the roadside with his butt stuck out. Just now, it came from this man's mouth. This pervert. Haruno Sakura had an angry look on her face, and then kicked the man in the butt. Oops, who dares to attack me secretly? The man stood up immediately after being kicked. Subsequently, he set his sights on Uzumaki Naruto and the others. You little brats dare to sneak attack on me. Don't you want to live? The man is tall and wearing a red coat. He wears a forehead protector with the word oil written on his forehead, and his hedgehog-like white hair hangs down to his waist, carrying a huge scroll behind him. Under the two eyes, there are two red marks. Coupled with the man's own imposing manner, he seems to be really difficult to mess with. Snort. Pervert peeping Tom, we all heard what you just said. Believe it or not, I'm going to report you. Haruno Sakura snorted. It's simply unforgivable to just spy on others and say such nonsense. What did I say? You kicked me for no reason. I should sue you. The man said loudly. You. Hearing the man's words, Haruno Sakura's chest heaved violently with anger. Why is this person so thick-skinned? You three little brats, please apologize to me today. If you invite me to a tavern for a meal again, I will let you go. Tioch. The man didn't say anything further, but the threat in his eyes was very clear. You're dreaming. Who do you think you are? We're not afraid of you. Haruno Sakura shouted with her hands on her hips. Who I am? Since you asked sincerely, I will tell you openly. Toad Sage is a name that is hidden from the world. No matter east, west, north, or south, there is no one in the world who can beat Sannin, the white-haired boy. Jiraiya-sama is the handsome man who can shut up even a crying child. With a burst of exaggerated and funny actions, the man completed his self-introduction. Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke both looked confused. What the hell? Isn't this guy a psychopath? Only Uzumaki Naruto had an imperceptible smile on his face. This guy, you must be waiting for them here on purpose, right? What a poor technique. Jiraiya, Episode 48. The wandering dragon returns to the sea, but the sea won't welcome me. Jiraiya, Naruto, why don't we leave? This guy seems to be a psychopath. Haruno Sakura looked at Uzumaki Naruto and whispered, he's not a psychopath. Uzumaki Naruto shook his head and smiled. Jiraiya, former Leaf Sannin, the direct disciple of 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, has more power than ordinary Kage-level experts. Because summoning Mon is a giant toad, it is also known as the Toad Sage by the world. Am I right? Uzumaki Naruto looked at Jiraiya and said slowly, he would like to see what kind of medicine is being sold in the other party's gourd. Kid, that's not bad. You've actually heard of my name. A proud smile appeared on Jiraiya's face. Did not expect. After leaving Konoha for so many years, his reputation is still undiminished. Even a brat like this knows about it. A direct disciple of the 3rd Hokage? Then am I in trouble? Haruno Sakura opened her mouth in surprise. Although she couldn't connect the wretched man in front of her with the disciple of 3rd Hokage, but since Naruto said so, it shouldn't be wrong. Is she in trouble? It's fine. Uzumaki Naruto patted Haruno Sakura on the shoulder, and then walked up to Jiraiya. Jiraiya-sama, why did you come to us this time? Uzumaki Naruto said. Although he doesn't plan to participate in anything high profile, he now has the power to surpass Kage-level experts. There's no need to act dumb like before. What do you mean? Jiraiya asked with a confused look on his face. Jiraiya-sama, put away your poor acting skills. I just took a look and there are no Kunoichi training in the training ground. What you just said just attracted our attention, right? Uzumaki Naruto said calmly. After hearing his words, Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke hurriedly looked towards the training ground, found that there was indeed no one inside. There are no female ninjas fighting. Hateful. Uchiha Sasuke clenched his fists. Got beaten by Naruto again. When can he stand up? What a sharp kid. It's almost the same as before. Jiraiya muttered, and then his expression became serious. Kid, you will be my disciple from now on. What? Hearing Jiraiya's words, Uchiha Sasuke felt an unknown anger rising in his heart. A Kage-level expert actually wanted to take Naruto as his disciple? Are you kidding me? His talent is obviously so much better than Naruto. Why not accept him as a disciple? Even Uchiha Sasuke himself doesn't know. This was the first time he was so jealous of Naruto. Your reason? Uzumaki Naruto asked calmly. Seeing, he didn't take it to heart that the other party wanted to accept him as his disciple. You are Nine Tails Jinchuriki. I can help you better control Nine Tails, Jiraiya said solemnly. You should know that Nine Tails and I have reconciled. There is no risk of me going berserk now. So, that's not your real reason. Uzumaki Naruto smiled. Sigh. I really can't hide it from you. A helpless smile appeared on Jiraiya's face. I can't tell you the real reason, but as my disciple, I can teach you a lot. Is it this one? After hearing Jiraiya's words, Naruto reached out to sleep. The next second, a sky-blue chakra ball appeared in his palm. Rasengan? REA. Seeing Rasengan, Jiraiya had a shocked look on his face. How can this be? Kurama told me a lot of things. But don't worry, I won't do anything to the village. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Jiraiya, we have to go to training, goodbye. Uzumaki Naruto smiled and left with little Sakura and Sasuke. It seems that I came back a little late. Jiraiya looked at Uzumaki Naruto's leaving figure. A trace of loneliness appeared on his face. After Orochimaru defected, he also left the village. Until I come back this time, he just learned a lot about Naruto. So, he would take the initiative to make Naruto his disciple, in order just to let Naruto stay under his protection and stay away from the dark life before. Unexpectedly, he came back a little late. Naruto already knew a lot of things through Nine Tails, learned the Rasengan and became the perfect Jinchuriki of Nine Tails. Now Naruto, there is really no need for him to do anything. Jiraiya sighed. He wasn't going to tell Sarutobi Hiruzen about today's events. He was completely disappointed with his teacher. As long as Naruto doesn't plan to take action against the village, then he can just let nature take its course. Unexpectedly, I met Jiraiya today. This tragic character in the original work is really missed. Looking at the contents in the diary, the girls all widened their eyes curiously. After all, Jiraiya's name is resounding throughout the ninja world. Can see stories about him? The girls were still very excited. Only Tsunade, who was looking for Uzumaki Naruto all over the world, stared blankly. Tragic character? That's not a good adjective. Thinking of some possibility, Tsunade found a place and began to read the contents of the diary seriously. When Jiraiya was a child, although his talent was very poor and he was the weakest in the ninja school, he was accidentally selected by Sarutobi Hiruzen and became the direct disciple of Hokage. It's just that after becoming a Hokage disciple, Jiraiya's life was severely affected. Although teammate Orochimaru is a civilian ninja, he was Ye's first medical team at the time. Not to mention Tsunade, the princess of the Senju clan, who is loved by thousands of people. Only Jiraiya is reprimanded as a negative example every day. It's just that Jiraiya has a carefree personality and is not affected by these things at all. And I send love letters to Tsunade every day, although I get beaten every time. See here, Tsunade couldn't help but chuckle. There was also a look of nostalgia on his face. Yes, when I was little. After seeing Jiraiya and others losing their combat effectiveness, he did not take the opportunity to launch an attack. Young Konoha Shinobi, I admire your strength. Today, I, Hanzo of the Salamander, grant you the title of Sannin. Go back alive. This war ends here. Mount Mayaboku, little Jiraiya, I saw in my dream that the child of prophecy was about to appear in the ninja world. You have to find him and become his guide. What the future of the ninja world will look like depends entirely on you. A huge old toad opened his eyes and spoke. Yes, I'll find him, young Jiraiya said solemnly. The screen changes again. Jiraiya and 3 teenagers wearing green frog suits in a small house. You can turn the frog over on your way out. Turn the frog over when you come back. In this way, we can know whether our companions went out on their own initiative, Jiraiya said with a proud smile. By the way, this frog design means going home soon. Subsequently, it is the scene where Jiraiya teaches ninjutsu to 3 people. Looking at the pictures flashing across the diary, a smile appeared on Conan's cold face. My heart, which had been silent for a long time, felt a touch of warmth after a long absence. Konoha village. On a quiet street, the setting sun stretches people's shadows very long. Tsunade sat on the bench with a solemn expression, while Jiraiya held on to the railing by the river. Tsunade, just bet that I will die this time, Jiraiya said suddenly. Subsequently, he turned around and smiled at the stunned Tsunade. After all, you will lose every time you bet. Ha 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 ha, just kidding, I will come back alive and well. After saying that, Jiraiya turned around and left coolly. The screen flashed. Jiraiya has infiltrated Rain Shinobi village. But, the first time he infiltrated, he was discovered. Jiraiya was obviously surprised to see Conan with a cold face. He thought, the 3 disciples he once taught had already died in the flames of war. But before he could ask any questions, Conan attacked him. Facing his former disciple, Jiraiya could only choose to take action. Immediately afterwards, pain appears. The path of animals, the path of Shura, the path of human beings. Until the end, 6 paths pain came out. The battle scenes are shocking. At last, Jiraiya obtained the information he wanted, but he was also seriously injured and killed. With his last breath, Jiraiya passed on the information. Boom! Pain attacks. With a huge roar, Jiraiya's body slowly sank into the sea. Compared to living, the ninja world values how you die more. The value of a ninja's life does not lie in how he lives. Whether the story is exciting or not depends on the ending. Jiraiya hero story, that's it for now. The video has finished playing. All the girls felt a sense of admiration for the protagonist in the video. Compared with simple text, the video shocked them even more. After seeing Jiraiya's life immersively, everyone felt a little sad. Especially Haruno Sakura, she never thought of it. The wretched uncle I saw on the roadside today turned out to be such a respectable ninja. When the wandering dragon returns to the sea will not welcome me. Jiraiya, what a hero. Sure enough, my decision to come to Konoha was correct. Putting away the diary, Konan felt mixed emotions. She felt like a madman when she saw the scene of Jiraiya dying at the hands of her and Nagato. That was the teacher who once taught me. Future self, have you become this crazy? At the same time, Konan also felt a little lucky. In the diary, although it is a biography about Jiraiya, but it is inevitable that many other people's related pictures will appear. Especially at the end, Jiraiya sneaks into Rain Shinobi Village and fights Pain. For everyone who owns a diary, Pain's information, I'm afraid almost everything has been leaked. With Nagato's current body, with Pain's intelligence leaked, even without Naruto, he might not be able to realize his idea. Actually, I'm quite curious. What will be the future of the Akatsuki organization? A look of anticipation appeared on Konan's face. Now there are too many secrets in the Akatsuki organization that she doesn't know. It would be great if Naruto could write something related to Akatsuki. Uchiha Obito, Zetsu, what are they planning? However, don't be too anxious. Anyway, I'm in Konoha now, so take your time. After Konan finished speaking, he turned and walked into the room. Soon, dozens of paper cranes quietly flew out of a window. Tsunade-sama, do we still want to go find Naruto now? Shizune asked, looking at Tsunade, who was silent. She also saw the contents of the diary. She, who has been following Tsunade, of course knows that although Master Tsunade doesn't like Jiraiya, he still regards him as her best friend. Now after seeing Jiraiya's ending, I'm afraid I won't feel good about it. Snort. Of course we're going to find that brat. I made a decision. I want that brat to be my disciple. Tsunade snorted slightly. After reading Jiraiya's ending in the original work, she felt a little uncomfortable, but also a little lucky. Now, with Naruto's incident, many things have changed. Although with the other party's salty attitude, he may not necessarily interfere in the affairs of the ninja world, but at least, she now had information about Pain. Although I can't say these things, but, when Jiraiya goes to Rain Shinobi Village to investigate in the future, why not just go with her? Whether it's for Jiraiya or Konoha, she must stop Akatsuki. And if she wants to stop Shao, she must be strong enough. Think it over. Tsunade decided to replace Jiraiya and become Uzumaki Naruto's teacher. Thus, with that little pervert coveting my body, if you let him take advantage, you will definitely be able to get a lot of rewards, right? After thinking about it, Tsunade walked towards Uzumaki Naruto's residence. There's nowhere to go anyway. If Naruto can't be found today, she won't leave. Cloud Shinobi Village. Reikage Building. Inside the film office. Fourth Reikage AI looked at the content on the scroll in his hand with a hesitant expression. Mabui, Konoha Village is holding the Chunin exam this time and invites us to participate. What do you think? Hearing AI's question, a dark-skinned woman with short hair frowned and thought for a moment. Lord Reikage, I heard that Konoha invited more than just us to Cloud Shinobi Village. Iwagakure, Sunagakure, Kirigakure, even ninja villages like Sound Ninja Village and Grass Ninja Village have received invitations. From this point of view, it shouldn't be a big deal. After Mabui finished speaking, he thought for a while. In my opinion, Konoha should want to pass this Chunin exam and show the power of the new generation in front of other ninja villages. After all, according to intelligence, the heirs of those families in Konoha will all take part in the Chunin exam this time. Hearing Mabui's words, AI sneered. Snort. This group of cowards only has so much courage. BCBB. Want to use the new generation of ninjas to show your strength to other ninja villages? It's just a self-deceiving joke. At first, he once formulated a plan to rob the Byakugan against Konoha. Although it ended in failure, Konoha took the initiative to offer the body of the head of the branch house of the Hyuga clan in order to prevent itself from finding an excuse to start a war. What future can these weaklings have? Reikage-sama, calm down. Looking at the proud AI, Sammy couldn't help but remind him. Sammy, tell me what you think. AI looked at Sammy. Samyabo is well-informed and alert and calm. Except Mabui. She is the Zhishiang whom AI trusts most. Movie-sama, I think we should agree to take the Chunin exam this time. No matter what purpose Konoha has, we can at least take advantage of this opportunity to go to Konoha to inquire about information openly. Sammy said slowly. That makes sense. Aisha nodded in agreement. Subsequently, he turned to Mabui and spoke. Mabui, you are responsible for preparing the troops in the village. If Konoha's strength is too weak, then we will just catch him off guard, AI said in a deep voice. Cloud Shinobi Village now has 2 perfect Jinchuriki, and their strength is even higher than before. Konoha, it is no longer qualified to occupy such fertile land. Come, Master Raikage, you can't be so impulsive. Once we go to war with Konoha, the other ninja villages will not sit idly by, especially Iwagakure Zanoki. We have to guard against him. Sammy glanced at the diary in his arms and spoke to dissuade him. If it were ever, she would not have any objection to Raikage's idea. The strength of Cloud Shinobi Village has indeed surpassed Konoha, but it doesn't work now. Judging from the contents of the diary, Uzumaki Naruto of Konoha Village is the future savior of the ninja world. For the future of Cloud Shinobi Village, there must be no conflict with Konoha. Yes, Lord Raikage, I also agree with Samui's proposal. Mabui also conforms to Tao. Snort. It's so abominable. Seeing that both think tanks were against him, AI punched the desk to pieces. Isn't it just to fight Konoha? As for being so careful? Master Raikage, I want to go too. A gentle-looking woman with long yellow hair opened the door and barged in. By wooden golem, don't mess with it. As a second-tailed Jinchuriki, your status will cause trouble, Mabui said calmly. Oh, it's so depressing. By wooden golem sighed, feeling a little unhappy. She also wanted to take this opportunity to get close to Uzumaki Naruto. Come, I'll take you there next time, Sammy whispered into wooden golem's ear. As the holder of the diary, she naturally knows the reason why wooden golem wants to go to Yi. In fact, as early as a long time ago, she, Mabui, and you wooden golem knew each other about the diary. After hearing Sammy's words, wooden golem could only nod helplessly. It can only be the who makes her a Jinchuriki. Poor AI probably never imagined that 3 of the 4 people in Raikage's office already had other ideas. Kirigakure, Mizukage Building. Terumi Mei, do you think we should take part in the Chunin exams held in Konoha this time? Master Yuan looked at Terumi Mei and asked. Terumi Mei nodded, that's right. Since the last time she took the lead in rescuing Mizukage from Uchiha Obito's Genjutsu, her status in the village has skyrocketed. You can already participate in these decisions in the village as a high-level person. But, once we expose Kirigakure's information, will it attract the covetousness of other ninja villages? Master Yuan frowned and murmured, will not. Kirigakure's geographical location is excellent, and the village is shrouded in heavy fog all year round. Even if other ninja villages knew about our situation, it would be difficult for them to send large troops to attack. Moreover, with this opportunity, we can also re-establish contact with other ninja villages, such as forming an alliance with Konoha. Otherwise, with the current state of the village, even eating will be a problem for everyone. Terumi Mei analyzed seriously. Kirigakure can no longer close himself off. Otherwise, sooner or later, there will be chaos in the village. Mizukage, what do you think? Yuanchiro looked at Yagura, the wolfberry next to him. 13.13. Just decide. Goji Yagura looked pale and coughed a few times, although he has now released the illusion that controlled him. But, the last war, he was wounded, coupled with being tortured by Uchiha Obito over the years. His current body is completely exhausted and he won't live much longer.